The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Coming up, the number one ranked undefeated Bison of Bedford rumble into Herlinger Field to take on the Richland Rams. RMG's game tape starts now. It's a frigid night for football, but the fans are fired up. We're alongside of Mike Zatosky. I'm Jared Roomsburg. Fans, welcome to Week 7 of RMG's Game Tape, where this segment, as always, is brought to you by our friends at Somerset Trust Company, the most convenient bank. Somerset Trust has branches and ATMs conveniently located throughout the region. Learn more at somersettrust.com. Richland won the coin toss. Head coach Brandon Bailey said, give us the ball. So Gus Pyle has the ball teed up for the Bison of Bedford. Johnny Kutchman and Ethan Dabbs await his kick at the other end. Pyle runs up, it's off his toe, and we're playing football at Richland Township. Johnny Kutchman takes it, rides the 15, cuts it at the 20 to 25, and taken down near the 27-yard line. And that's where the Richland Rams offense will set up shop, 1st and 10. 11, Johnny Kutchman stays in the game. He's a senior starting at quarterback. Ethan Dabbs stands to his left, looks things over, does Kutchman, takes the snap, fires to the far side, gets it to Ryan Ball, who's wrapped up immediately and taken down by Connor Lasorka and Uriah Costal. 2nd down and 5 for the Rams of Richland, dressed in their reds tonight. Johnny Kutchman dives ahead. He gets past the lollipop. He needed 5 yards. Looks like he got 6. 1st down for the Rams. Sophomore Ethan Dabbs checks in at quarterback. Number 10 takes the snap. It was an odd snap, brings it in and rumbles ahead. Looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards on that carry. Kutchman checks back into the game. He's in a shotgun spread offense. Dabbs is to his left. Kutchman looks things over. Barks out the commands, takes the snap. Looks near side, gets it to Dan Verhozik. Verhozik brings it in, taken down by August Cook, and he's going to grab about 5 on that catch. Similar formation, 3rd down and 2. Rams trying to get into Bison territory. Kutchman from the shotgun. Quick throw to the near side to Verhozik, who's wrapped up and taken down by Dylan Downs and Uriah Costal. The Rams are going to go for it on 4th down at midfield. Kutchman takes the snap, follows the big bodies forward, pushes a couple guys out of the way. He needed a yard. He got 2. 1st down for Richland, and they're in Bedford Bison territory. The Rams are putting a nice little drive together. Kutchman in the pistol now. Verhozik right behind him. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Verhozik. Verhozik rumbles ahead and disappears under a blanket of Bison, gain of 2. The Rams stack the line on 2nd down and 8. Kutchman looks things over. Takes the snap, hands it off to Dabbs. Ethan Dabbs moves the pile ahead and is taken down at near the 40-yard line, gain of 6. The Rams keep the big boys in. 3rd down and about 6 feet. Ethan Dabbs stands to Johnny Kutchman's left. Hands the ball off to Dabbs. Dabbs finds a seam, rumbles forward, pushes some people out of the way, and gets the 1st down. The Rams continue to matriculate down the field against this number 1 ranked Bedford team. 1st and 10. The gives to Verhozik. Verhozik is caught in the backfield. He might have made it up to the line as he is gang tackled. No gain. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. They spread things out, 3 high, 2 low. Kutchman in the shotgun. Takes the snap, does Kutchman. Quick throw to the near side. Gets it to Dan Verhozik, who's hit and taken down at about the 29 by Dylan Downs. 4-yard pickup for the Rams. 3rd down and 6 for Richland. 2 high, 2 low this time. Verhozik goes into motion. Kutchman fakes a give to Verhozik. Kutchman caught in the backfield. He tried to follow a block, but it wasn't there. 54. Braden Crawley with the sack and a 2-yard loss. The Rams are going to go for it. 4th down and 8 on the Bedford 31. 3 high, 2 low. Kutchman back to pass. Here comes some heat. Steps up, fires it downfield. It's tipped and brought in by Dylan Downs. Dylan Downs tackled at the 30-yard line. And the Rams are putting together an impressive drive, but it ends thanks to the nice catch by Dylan Downs, Mike.
Our TriStar replay, Jared, I'll tell you what, credit the Richland offense. The offensive scheme was to come out here, ball control offense, keep the high-powered Bedford offense off the field, and after this 6-minute drive, Dylan Downs picking off Kutchman, who was looking downfield for Andrew Freer. That's a big turnover.
Number 10, Austin Montgomery, a 6'1" senior, starts at quarterback for the Bedford Bison. Braden Schaefer goes into motion. Montgomery keeps the ball. Montgomery finds a seam on the far side. He's across the 40-45 and taken down near midfield by Dan Verhovzik. 17-yard pickup and a Bison first down. They spot the ball on the 47-yard line. Montgomery holds on to it, tries the near side, and is taken down by number 50. That's Carter Polacek, a sophomore, brings him down. Gain of 2. Montgomery slides back to the shotgun, 2nd down and 8. Hands the ball off this time to August Cook. Cook knifes through the line. He's across the 40 with the blocker at the 35 to the 30, and they finally gang tackle him at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 21-yard pickup and another Bison first down. Fans, this segment is brought to you by Nason Hospital, a member of the Conemaugh Health System. Nason Hospital has been providing outstanding care to patients since 1900. Visit them at nasonhospital.com to learn more about their many services, including 24/7 emergency care. Montgomery from the shotgun pitches it to Cook. August Cook cuts back up to the inside and disappears under a pile of red jerseys. They'll give him 5 yards on that run. The procedure call moves the ball back 5 yards, 2nd down and 10. Montgomery climbs under center, hands ball off to Cook, who rumbles forward and snowplows his way for a 5-yard gain. 2 high, 1 low on 3rd down and 5. Montgomery fakes no, he gives the ball to August Cook. Cook on the far side, building up ahead of steam to the 15, to the 10, looking to squeeze into the end zone. Did he make it? He did! Touchdown, Bedford! Touchdown, August Cook. 25-yard run, and the Bison take the lead with 3:10 to play in the first quarter, Mike.
Yes, sir, Jared. Here we go with our TriStar replay, and how often have we seen this all year long? August Cook utilizing great blocking. Look at the downfield running. This kid's got power. He's got speed. Great downfield blocking. Look at Dylan Downs keeping Freer out of the play, and Bedford striking first.
So the Rams offense takes the field again, looking to respond, down by 6. Kutchman stands in a shotgun. Dabbs is to his right. Hands ball off to Dabbs. Dabbs hits the brakes, hits the line, and they put him down. He's going to grab 2 yards on that carry. Rams line 3 up near side. Kutchman takes it, fires to Verhovzik, who picks it up at the 20 to the 25. Ridden out of bounds near the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on that one. Richland trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down. Kutchman looking to throw. Now he has it tucked. Moves straight up the middle. He needed 5, and he's going to have 7. First down for the Rams. We're in the final minute of the first quarter. The Rams are 2nd down and 6 on their own 39-yard line. Fakes the give, does Kutchman. Kutchman follows his blocker and is taken down near the 44. 5-yard run. 1 high, 2 low for Kutchman on 3rd down and 1. Kutchman once again has it tucked, hits the line, and he rolls forward, and he'll have the first down. We switch directions here in the second quarter. Kutchman from the shotgun, looking to throw near side. He's caught and ripped down from behind. 63, Matt Klein, the senior defensive end, comes in, puts the quarterback down for a sack. Let's watch that one again, Mike.
Our TriStar replay, Jared. Get a good angle there. Look at Matt Klein with the inside move. Bull rushing Johnny Kutchman after beating Nolan Bloom. And Johnny Kutchman got to be wondering now, if this Bedford defensive line starts taking control of the game, this could be a long night for the Rams.
6-yard loss makes it 2nd down and 16. That gives to Ethan Dabbs. Dabbs finds a hole up the middle and is brought down at the 45. Gain of 5, tackled by Tanner Kokenauer. 3rd down and long for the Rams. Dabbs goes into motion. Kutchman with the snap. Looking downfield, has plenty of time, tries to set up the screen, gets it to Freer, and Freer is smacked down immediately. Logan Fedorchak comes in and says hello. The Rams decide to punt this time on 4th down. Ryan Ball stands back to do the honors, takes a high snap, gets it away. Connor Lazorka waits at the 25, and he's hit, bounced back. Lazorka trying to get away, and they're not going to let him. The Rams swarm on the ball carrier. No return. The ball rests on the 25-yard line. Whoa, bad snap to Montgomery. He flips it out to Cook. Cook caught in the backfield by 34. Logan Bowser puts the running back down for a loss of 2. 2nd down and 10. Bison spread things out. Montgomery gives it to Cook. August Cook finds a seam straight up the gut and rumbles ahead for a 10-yard pickup. First contact by Ben Saloga. This Bison running attack has been an impressive sight all year long, to say the least. Montgomery hands it to Cook once again, throws it into 4-wheel drive, and moves the pile ahead for 5. Second down and 5, a long 5 from the 42. Lazorka goes into motion. Montgomery takes a snap, and this time he keeps it on that sneaky read option and gets into Rams territory down near the 47. First down, Bison. Fans, for the past 15 years, RMG has done so much more than produce fantastic sports productions. From education to award-winning promotional productions, let RMG provide the high-quality video your company deserves. Click on the What is RMG link at rmgsports.net. Montgomery back to pass this time, throws it out to the near side and overthrown, intended for Connor Lasorka. Second down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Tight formation. Here comes Schaefer in motion. The give once again. Here comes August Cook. Look at him just knife straight up the middle. Tripped up by Verhovsik and Saloga. That's an 11-yard pickup and another first down. Cook stands in the backfield. Montgomery has one high, two low. Takes the snap from the shotgun. Montgomery fires to the near side, and it's broken up nicely by 14. That's Joey Kovacic. The freshman breaks up the pass to Dylan Downs. Third down and 8. Lucas Wagerman is put into motion. They fake to give to Wagerman. Montgomery fires it downfield, and a sweetie of a catch by Braden Schaefer. Goes up and gets it out of double coverage. It's going to be first and goal for the Bison. Mike, let's take another look at that one with the TriStar replay.
You know, Jared, up to this point, we've seen a lot of ground control running offense here, but finally Bedford going upstairs. And this is nothing more than just a fantastic throw by Austin Montgomery, threading the needle in double coverage to Braden Schaefer between Freer and Verhovsik.
The Bison are in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. First and goal from the 10. The give is to August Cook. Look at him spinning around, dancing in a phone booth, taken down inside the 5 by Dan Verhovsik. Second and goal from the 4. Montgomery under center this time. He's going to hold on to it, and he goes untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Bedford! Austin Montgomery, 4-yard run, 6 more points for the number 1 ranked Bison, Mike.
Let's take a look at our TriStar replay, Jared. You know what? The play action to Cook, because I'm thinking the Richland D, thinking big number 32's getting the ball. Boy, those two sold the fake, and Austin Montgomery walks into the end zone for yet another Bedford score.
Gus Pyle steps in to attempt the extra point. Dylan Downs, your holder. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Tack on another point. Bedford's up 13-0 in Richland. Richland starts this drive, first and 10 on their own 19-yard line. Johnny Kutchman stands in a shotgun, hands it off to Ethan Dabbs. Dabbs looks on the far side. Is wrapped up by Logan Fedorchak and then gang tackled. He's going to grab 3 on that run. Third down and 8 for the Rams. Kutchman sends Verhovsik in motion to the near side. Kutchman takes a snap, scrambles near side, looking, throwing near side, and a stretched out Ryan Ball pulled it in. Are they saying he was inbounds? They're saying it's a completed pass. Mike, let's take a look at the TriStar replay. That was a good catch.
You can see here, Jared, that the Richland offensive scheme now looking to give Johnny Kutchman some time, going to roll him out to his right, looking for big Ryan Ball. Boy, that is just a phenomenal catch. Our PIAA official right there calling that a completed pass.
Second down and 10 for Richland. Tight formation near side. Kutchman in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Ethan Dabbs. Dabbs moves ahead. He's going to grab about 4 yards on that run. The gift of yardage by Bedford makes it third down and 1. Spread offense this time. Kutchman, though, tucks it, runs right into the back of his own man, and is put down in the backfield. No gain on the play. Fourth down and 1 on our own 40 for Richland. Kutchman takes it, tries to move straight ahead, and he's going to be about 6 inches short. The ball goes back to Bedford. The Rams take over first and 10 on Richland's 41. The flip goes to Cook. Cook cuts back up to the inside, dances forward to near the 35-yard line, gain of 6. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first half. From the shotgun, Montgomery fakes the flip, throws it downfield, gets it to Connor Lasorka. Lasorka hits the brakes twice, and is taken down from behind by 33, Ben Saloga. But that's a 15-yard pickup and another Bison first down. The Bison are back in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. First and 10 on the 20. The flip this time goes to Braden Schaefer. Schaefer to the 15, to the 10, and down at the 7-yard line. Saloga with the tackle, but that's a 13-yard run. Fans, get social with RMG Sports. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram for up-to-the-minute news, photos, and more. Also, this is important. Do this right now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and enjoy all of our shows and internet programs. Click on the link at rmgsports.net. Montgomery fakes the give, rumbles straight up the gut again, dives for the end zone, but they're going to mark him about a half a yard short. Second and goal inside the 1. Montgomery gives it to Cook, who just powers his way forward. Touchdown, Bedford! August Cook, 1-yard run, and Cook scores his second touchdown of the game. 16 seconds sit on the clock here in the first half. Richland trying desperately to get some points on the board. It's a tall task against this Bedford defense. Kutchman takes the snap, fires to the far side, and there was a miscommunication. The ball flutters incomplete. Razzle-dazzle formation. Brandon Bailey dipping into his book of magic tricks, throws it to the near side. As Kutchman, it's incomplete. Dropped by Andrew Freer. 7 seconds remain in the first half. Kutchman back, gets it to Freer on the near side. This time Freer makes the catch and skitters out of bounds near the 21. Brings up fourth down. 1 second remains. Kutchman takes the snap from the shotgun, surges straight ahead. Well, he's got a long way to run, and they take him down at the 32, and the clock strikes 0. Bedford goes to the locker room at the half with a 20-0 lead over the home team Rams. Fans, welcome to the second half. Alex Leitenberger has it teed up for Richland as they are ready to kick it off to Bedford. It's a squibbler-dibbler, taking it about the 27 by 36. Here comes Devin Carnes. Carnes near midfield, finally taken down from behind by 34, Logan Bowser. Second down and 9. Montgomery climbs under center. The flip goes to Connor Lasorca. Lasorca cuts back right up the middle, surges to near the 43-yard line. 7-yard pickup. Montgomery steps under center, third down and 2, flips it to Cook. Here comes Cook, boy, he gains a head of steam. Plenty of room on the far side, chased out of bounds by Andrew Freer. Give Cook 9 and a first down. The ball rests on the 34-yard line. Montgomery back to pass this time. Plants, fires near side, and Dylan Downs went down for it, but I'm afraid the ball hit the ground, incomplete. The gift of yardage by Richland makes it second down and 5. Here comes Schaefer into motion. Montgomery fakes a give to Schaefer. Montgomery rumbles straight up the middle, inside the 20, and taken down at the 17-yard line. The 11-yard run gives Bedford another first down. Bedford's back in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. They give the ball to Lasorca this time. Connor Lasorca rumbles ahead and is taken down near the 13. Tackled by Verhovsik. Second down and 5. Schaefer's put into motion. Montgomery gives the ball to Schaefer. Schaefer hits the line, but the line hits back. They're going to hold him to a 1-yard gain. Penalty makes it third down and 9 from the 16. Montgomery under center again. Takes the snap, flips it to Lasorca. Connor Lasorca stutter steps and then is slammed to the ground by Jacob Horsley and others. And Richland will decline the holding penalty. Gus Pyle comes in to attempt a 31-yard field goal. High snap. Downs gets it down, and Pyle's kick is just inches to the right. It sails no good, and Richland's going to take over first and 10, Mike. That was a close one.
Here we go with our TriStar replay, Jared. Take a look at Dylan Downs pulling down the high snap. That high snap, did you see how it threw off Gus Pyle's timing? Just a tad bit. Look at the wind. Look at the flag on the goalpost. Look at the way the ball goes, and the Rams will take over on downs.
Rams go to work, first and 10 on their own 20, trying to get those goose eggs off the board. Kutchman looking near side, pumps, now fires to the far side, gets it to number 19. That's Colin Instone. The 6'1" freshman grabs 12, and a Richland Ram first down. First and 10 on the 32-yard line. Low snap to Kutchman. Kutchman pumps, but he's wrapped up and taken down. There's 63, Matt Klein, the senior, with his second sack of the game. 7-yard loss on the sack, second down and 17. Kutchman looking to throw again, gets it out to Ryan Ball. 6'4", Ryan Ball stretches out and brings that one in. Gain of 10, brings up third down and 7. Tight formation up high. Kutchman with the snap, throws it inside, gets to Trevi Hardison, who then hurdles his way past the first down marker. First and 10. The Rams are inching their way down the field. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Kutchman back to pass, looks, throws, and tried to get it to Ryan Ball, but he one-hopped it. Fans, I know it's hard to believe, but the holiday shopping season is almost upon us, and what are you getting for that football fan or player on your list? Might we suggest a DVD of RMG's game tape? We have games from all the way back to 2010. Check it out at rmgsports.net. Kutchman from the shotgun hands it off to Ethan Dabbs. Dabbs tucks the ball and rumbles forward. The ball comes loose, but they're saying it was down. It stays Richland's ball. Third down and 6 for the Rams. Kutchman takes the snap, hands it off to Dan Verhovsik. Verhovsik straight up the gut, and finally into Bison territory go the Rams, thanks to a 6-yard run. First down for Richland. Double tight end set for Richland. Kutchman hands the ball off to Dan Verhovsek. Verhovsek's hit at the line by Uriah Kostal. He'll hold him to 2. Similar formation. This time Noah Wanko is in the backfield with Kutchman. 2nd down and 8. Kutchman gives it to Wanko. Wanko hits the line, but 54. Braden Crawley was there to wrap him up at the legs. No gain. 3rd down and 8 on the Bedford 46. Kutchman by himself in the backfield, looking to throw. Here comes the heat, and he's taken down from behind. Sean McGee, the senior lineman, comes in for Bedford. 7-yard loss on the sack. Forrest Fordham, a 6'2" senior, comes in to punt. Whoa, and they send it over his head. Fordham now, he's in trouble. Back at the 15. Fordham playing rugby out there, gets it away, and waiting for it at midfield is Lucas Wagerman, who's hit and taken down immediately by Dan Verhovsek. Big special teams play on what could have been a disaster. The Bison start another drive in Richland territory. Montgomery from the shotgun looking to throw, fires it, and it's overthrown, almost intercepted by Joey Kovacic. Montgomery under center now, 2nd down and 10. Hands the ball off to Cook, who is tripped up at the line by Anthony Moran and others. 3rd down and 5 from the 43. Montgomery under center again. Hands the ball off to Lazorka. Connor Lazorka gets it right up against the lollipop and a little bit more. 1st down. 1st and 10 on the 37. Montgomery under center again. Flips it to August Cook. Cook. Boy, look at Cook. Hit the brakes. Here he goes. Cuts back to the inside again to the 25, and that's where he's taken down. 12-yard pickup and another Bison 1st down. The Bison are moving down the field and burning up this clock. Montgomery from under center, play action. Scrambles far side, looking, now has it tucked, and he scoots out of bounds, grabbing about 4 yards on that carry. Chased out of bounds by Saloga. The penalty moves the Bison into the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. 2nd down and 2. Montgomery gives it to Cook. Cook just slapping people out of the way, moving down near the 10-yard line. Another Bedford 1st down. The ball rests on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Montgomery gives it to Cook. Cook surges ahead. They're going to credit him with a 3-yard run. First contact by Bowser. Under 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Montgomery holds on to another tricky play. Whoa, look out, Schaefer had trouble with it. Oh my, Verhovsek comes in, and that draws the laundry. They're going to add some on to this one. The penalty makes it 3rd down and 3 on the 4-yard line. Cook moves to Montgomery's left, and they try to throw it to Lazorka, but it falls incomplete. Coverage by Verhovsek. 4th down and 3 from the 4-yard line. Lazorka goes into motion. Montgomery from the shotgun. Montgomery tucks it, hits the line, and the line hits back. Did he get to the marker? No, he did not. The Richland defense holds Bedford to no points on that drive. Richland starts this drive on their own 3-yard line. Verhovsek goes into motion. Kutchman scrambles, tucks it. Whoa, he's got to get out of the blue turf, and he narrowly does. The ball gets out. Loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. Kutchman in the shotgun, under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. Kutchman takes the snap, tucks it immediately, rumbles straight ahead, and gets out to about the 3-yard line. 3-yard pickup, 3rd down. 3rd down and 9 from the 4-yard line. Kutchman looking to throw near side, and communication breakdown between he and Ryan Ball. Incomplete. Fordham comes in to punt. It's a short snap. He gets it, and he gets it away, an end-over-ender, taken at near the 35 by Wagerman. Wagerman across the 30 and taken out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Bison get great field position. 1st and 10 on the 28. Montgomery in the shotgun. Lazorka into motion with low snap, and Cook just has to fall on it as the clock strikes 0, and we head to the 4th quarter. Final 12 minutes in this game, ready to start now. Montgomery under center, hands the ball off to Cook. Cook hits the line, and they solidify around him. He's only going to get 3. 3rd down and 15. Montgomery under center, too high, too low. Montgomery hands it. No, he keeps it himself. Tricky play. Montgomery to the 25, inside the 20, to the 15, and wrapped up and taken down. Whoa, double tackle. Double points for Dan Verhovsek, taking out the official. 1st down for Bedford, though. Fans, high school hockey season is almost upon us, and that means it's almost time for RMG's Power Play. We'll be covering the Laurel Mountain Hockey League semifinals and championship game once again. Learn more and watch past games at rmgsports.net. Bedford's in the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone, where Cook gets the ball again and advances to near the 5-yard line. 5-yard pickup. 3rd down and 2 from the 4-yard line. Montgomery looks things over, climbs under center. Fakes the give to Cook. Montgomery surges ahead, but he hits a wall of red jerseys. But he'll have the first down. First and goal from the 1. I shouldn't say this, but this is almost automatic. And there he goes. August Cook, 1-yard run, touchdown, Bedford. The Bison tack 6 more on, go up 26-0. Down by 27, the Rams come to the line, 9:29 to play. They start this drive 1st and 10 on their own 20. Johnny Kutchman stands in the shotgun, hands the ball off to Dan Verhovsik. Verhovsik is swarmed by Bison near the line of scrimmage. He'll manage to get 2. The Rams are trying desperately to get some points. 3rd down and 8. Let's see if they can get the goose eggs off the board. Kutchman, deep drop, setting up the screen to Verhovsik, but the Bison read that one. Logan Fedorchak released and made the tackle. The Rams have nothing to lose. They're going for it, 4th down and 6. Kutchman holds onto himself. Big hole straight up the middle, follows his blocks and puts his shoulder down. Gets past the lollipop, earns the first down for Richland. Double tight end set in front of Kutchman. He directs traffic. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Kutchman deep drop, plants, fires downfield looking for Freer, but he overthrew him. Coverage by Connor Lasorka. 4th down and 8, under 7 minutes to play. The Rams need to make something happen. Kutchman gets him set, takes the snap, scrambles near side, looks for Verhovsik on the near side. Oh, it goes in and out of his hands. I don't know if he would have had enough for the first down. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Bison. Montgomery under center. Lasorka goes into motion. Montgomery hands it off to Cook. Here comes August Cook again, and just like that, inside the 20, tackled by Noah Wanko, another first down. Bedford continues to move through the RE/MAX Team Realtors red zone. Schaefer goes into motion this time. Montgomery looked like he was going to try to throw, then he tucks it and gets it down near the 5-yard line. Mark him at the 6. It's going to be 1st and goal, Bedford. Downs is up high. Wagerman's down low. Montgomery climbs under center, gives it to August Cook. Cook, oh my, throws a shoulder down into Wanko, but Wanko makes the tackle. 5-yard gain by Cook. 2nd and goal from the 1. Montgomery gives the directions and just takes the ball, pushes right over into the end zone. Touchdown, Bedford. Austin Montgomery, 1-yard run. 6 more points for the number 1 ranked Bedford Bison. They're now up 33-0 over Richland. The Bison line up to go for 2. Montgomery climbs under center, takes the snap, fakes the give, holds on to stop at the line. Well, he flips it out to Lasorka. Lasorka now surges into the end zone. Tricky little play. 2 more points for the Bison. They go up 35-0. The officials have started the running clock now. Bedford up 35-0. Kutchman stands in the shotgun, fires it to the near side to Verhovsik on the bubble screen, and Verhovsik advances the ball. Oh my, takes one right in the kisser, picks up 4 yards. 3 high for Kutchman, 2nd down and 6. Kutchman scrambling far side, here comes the heat, fires it downfield, and it's almost pulled in by a diving 36, Devin Carnes. Under 3 minutes to play. Kutchman back. Here comes the heat. Sets it out on the screen to Verhovsik. Verhovsik with some blockers. Verhovsik has the first down across the 30. Spun around at the 35, and he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. First down. Verhovsik joins Kutchman in the backfield. Kutchman throws it to the near side to Sologa. Sologa tries to throw a move on Cook, and Cook holds on to him until his buddies can get there to help him put him down. Sologa will earn 1 yard on that. Ethan Dabbs checks in at quarterback, number 10. Fakes the give to Verhovsik, and Dabbs is taken down in the backfield. There's 54. Braden Crawley with another great tackle, loss of 2. The sophomore Dabbs stays in at quarterback, 3rd down and 11. Dabbs tucks it, runs with it near side, and is wrapped up and taken down. Well short of the first down. He'll only gain 1 yard on that one. 4th down and 10 for the Rams. Kutchman comes back in. Kutchman scrambling far side. Kutchman looking, and he just gets pummeled on the far side. August Cook and Tanner Kokenauer take him down, and the Bison will get the ball back. Victory formation for Bedford. Montgomery takes a knee, gets the clock running, and that's going to do it. The number 1 ranked Bedford Bison come into Richland and defeat the Rams 35-0. Fans, a reminder to visit rmgsports.net. You can watch this show 24/7, get DVDs, and so much more. Next week, we head to Sidman to see how the Trojans can do against the Forest Hills Rangers. For Mike Satoski and the entire RMG Sports crew, I'm Jared Roomsberg. We'll see you next week in Sidman on RMG's Game Tape.